so many
little. That's a little, yeah?
morphine, etc. To get them to addicted to the milk.
Buy birds from there, dear?
We're consuming that. So a lot of people find it very difficult
free range
to
chickens.
give up cheese.
They say that they spread out, but they're still
after a
still
given amount of time.
Do you think it would be okay if they were out in the grass?
Imagine if you
Do you think that would make it okay?
As I used to.
Yeah, to kill them if they'd been out in the grass?
Well, I mean, it's more. I mean, if they do like not in cages, then it's more morally acceptable.
Yeah, but at the end of the line, when they're slaughtered for their flesh, do you think that's morally acceptable, or?
all relates to like the food chain. How else are we meant to
survive
if they do have like a lot of protein on them as well.
Yeah, so do human beings. You got a lot of protein on you. I wouldn't kill you and eat you though.
No, because
it's immoral.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like
so why is it immoral to kill other humans?
It is.
Yeah, but why is it?
Not right.
Because it's your right to. You have a right to life. Yeah. Okay. So what doesn't give animals the right to life? What characteristic do they have?
So I certainly hope I've not done that with these dead. So, like I said, if you just want to look at
what's the difference between an animal and a human that justifies a knife in an animal's throat, but not in a human's?
Just try to think, what would you
I think that they're sort of made,
if you were in that position?
they are made for us to kind of consume.
I mean, if you're paid...
They're bred for that purpose?
Not bred for the purpose, but
they have
bred,
a certain sense of future.
For instance,
what they want to do with
us as humans, but if there were people bigger than us,
we're all different.
they will have to eat on us to survive.
So you think that might? So you think that because if someone's bigger and stronger, more powerful, that gives them the right to hurt the innocent?
No, it's just when you look at the food chain,
Yeah.
you see, let's say for instance they have to eat on something, and that something would be smaller than what they are, such as like worms or whatever.
Okay. So I can understand if So do you think that we need to eat meat to survive? That would be the question then, because you're saying that
I don't think we need to eat meat to survive. But
Okay.
we just eat meat because it is good. I mean, it is good for us.
In what way?
Like, I would say like protein. Like we need like protein to help repair and grow our muscles.
Okay, yeah. So you don't think that we can get protein from plants, or?
No, we can.
Okay.
But in terms of like how efficient it is,
Oh, so
I don't know much. I'm not science. I don't know much.
You don't know much about nutrition.
I don't know much about like how efficient protein is from animals compared to how much it is from plants.
So if you found something out about that it was efficient, and
I mean, if I found out it's like plants that could have it, I'd probably I'd try out the plants and see.
Have you seen some vegan bodybuilders that were bigger than you and stronger than like athletes and boxers and MMA fighters and?
I don't dispute that though.
Okay, so you would agree that we don't need to eat plants for protein, animals for protein.
No, we don't need to eat meat.
Okay. Yeah. So what we would put forward is that. What is our justification for it? Like, what is our justification to breed animals like this, stab them in the throat when we want to eat their bodies, and when we have alternatives? You know what I mean?
There's also alternative ways that we could kill them, I guess.
Yeah, there's alternative ways we could kill each other as well. Yeah.
It just goes back and forth. At the end, I personally think it's down to opinion, because I think not every human being could come vegan because people can't help but like the meat that's given.
Yeah.
It's like, I understand. I would try to go vegan, but I can't sacrifice.
I couldn't give up. I couldn't.
It's
I
hard.
feel like
you couldn't sacrifice your burgers.
Not necessarily
cheese.
burgers.
What couldn't you sacrifice?
So eggs.
What happened to this? Yeah.
Eggs.
Bacon and eggs. Yeah.
Because I feel like eggs produced, that's not harming anyone.
Oh really?
Like, oh no, yeah.
Okay.
But then milk on the other hand,
that is probably the most. Eggs and dairy are in the category of the cruelest industries on Earth.
How's milk? I don't get.
Okay, so in the dairy industry, they forcibly impregnate the cows. So they stick their fist in their anus, they hold their uterus, stick semen in there that they jacked off out of a bull. All right, they have a 9-month pregnancy. They're milked during their pregnancy. Okay? All of their calves are stolen from them. So you can imagine a mother losing their calf. It's a very tragic experience for them. Bobby calves are killed. So male calves, they're not financially viable to keep around. Sometimes they kill them on their first day of life, smash them with a sledgehammer, bolt gun them in the head, or they grow them for veal and kill them as infants. The females, they'll grow to about a year old, they'll get raped, impregnated, have their children stolen off them. The cycle repeats for around 4, 5, 6 years until they become spent, they can't produce milk anymore, and then they're all slaughtered for their bodies. So there's prolonged suffering, it's separating families, and it's slavery and murder at the same time. Eggs are the same. Produce eggs for 18 months. When they don't produce eggs anymore, they're killed. Okay, males and females are separated at birth. The males all get ground up alive. So there's just as much cruelty in an egg as there is in flesh. And we would say that it's unnecessary too. Like if we can't look at animals and say there's a difference between them that justifies killing them, difference between us and them. What do you think? Do you think there's a difference between us and animals that justifies killing animals?
I don't know. I come from a really rural area, so it's all way of life. Everyone goes shooting every shit.
Yeah, it's a way of life, but we're asking whether you think it's a moral way of life, where you think it's a justified way of life.
I haven't put that much thought into it,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. We don't, do we? I didn't think about it for 26 years. It's just bacon to me.
If every human on this planet right now became vegan, would there be enough supplies through the plants that you said to keep everyone going strong? If everyone worked out and kept doing it. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
the animal population also overpopulated.
What's the point?
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm having a hard time trying to convince you to go vegan right here. So you think we can get everyone in the world to go bang, to go vegan at once? It's going to be a gradual. So the thing is about supply and demand, it's going to be a gradual process. We'll stop demanding the products gradually and it will slowly phase out over time. So we'll have time, animals are still going to be killed in this time. Basically, the rainforest is getting cut down to grow soybeans, not for tofu, to feed to animals, to feed to livestock. Most of the crops are going to livestock. We've got 74 billion land animals at the moment that we're raising and slaughtering for no reason other than a burger. I don't know.
I do watch what I eat, and I do take in consideration now.
You watch it?
Yeah.
So like have you seen gas chamber footage? Because you said you like bacon.
Yeah, no, I do like bacon.
Yeah.
I don't have huge masses of it because I know huge masses of meat like daily does build up, and it is
Built up in your arteries, you mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is bad for your health. But I'm talking like personally. I do like having the odd one every now and then. Like it's just personally.
Would you eat the odd dog here and there? Like,
Nah.
why not?
I mean,
You would? You would eat a dog?
Some cultures do eat dog.
Yeah, I know, but I'm asking, would you?
For me personally, nah.
If you say you can't,
Okay.
I think it's a lot more humane than one else.
What's that? Wait, it's a double standard.
I've never tried a dog.
Okay, but would you? Okay, we'll ask you this: would you kill a dog and then eat it, or would you be uncomfortable with?
I couldn't be the one doing the killing.
Okay, would you be comfortable with me killing a dog and then eating it?
I'd be more comfortable with that.
You'd be more comfortable, but you still would be uncomfortable if you seen a dog yelping and asking me to stop, and I was, Okay.
That's how you kill it.
It depends how you kill them.
I know, there are more humane.
There are more humane
ways. Of
Okay.
Put them to sleep. Put them into a nice sleep. And then, doing it alive.
Okay.
I find that.
Yeah, doing it alive like that shit gets me.
So we could play around with the most moral way to take someone's life against their will, but at the end of the day, do you still think it's immoral to rob someone of their greatest gift? Yeah. Because you're sentient too, you're in this world, you're aware you're in this world, you have a subjective experience. If someone robbed you of that, you would feel like that's an injustice, yeah?
I mean, I'd be dead, but yeah, I get that.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't want to be dead, dude. Like, yeah, but there's a reason why we have these laws to protect us from that. Yeah. So what's the difference between an animal and their right to life? What makes them so not special? They're sentient, they want to live, they feel pain, they have families.
I mean, they've never been to the moon.
Okay, sorry, I had to interject here with a voiceover. I didn't respond to this guy, so I'm going to respond to him now when he said, animals haven't been to the moon. Therefore, it justifies doing what we do to them for food or to use them. Now, there's many human beings that haven't been to the moon, and this guy here, I don't think he could build a rocket ship himself. But would that justify immoral treatment of him? No. So it's a ridiculous excuse to use for animals.
Put a dog in space.
Oh yeah, but not their own doing. They've not built the rocket.
You can't argue against it without sounding like a psychopath. Well, you'd be surprised how many people argue against it.
I might try
You might try some almond milk.
It's quite nice. Ain't gonna
Are you,
lie.
oh, this one. Oh, you got challenge 22 on the back there. Anyway, challenge 22. It's just it's a free Facebook sort of group where you can just give it a trial for 22 days, and you can try all the burgers, the vegan burgers. You can try all the vegan cheese, try all the vegan ice creams and stuff like that. See what you like.
I'll do that. And
22 days going vegan.
22 days.
Yeah, I could easily do that.
Do it as a challenge together.
Yeah, exactly. It's a challenge.
If you go into Sainsbury's, Tesco's, M&S, is it Marks and Spencer's, even Starbucks, and all of these places, there's vegan options in there. You just check around, ask them, hey, what's vegan?
Like normal prices.
Yeah, well, you know, if you want to go cheap vegan, you can go potatoes, rice, pasta, vegetables, and fruit.
Alright, I could do that all the time. I mean, I guess it's not that hard like going vegan or like veggie, but it's just most people can't be
Just
out.
don't eat carrots, please. Like some people go vegan and they eat like a celery and tofu, and they wonder why they get sick. You got to eat. Have a big sandwich with some vegan cheese in it. Like just eat what you normally eat, but veganize it. Yeah. Lots of pasta, lots of starches, beans, burritos, pizza without the cheese on it, or you can get vegan cheese on the pizza. Give it a crack.
Garlic bread.
What's the difference in
Garlic bread,
calcium between like regular cheese and vegan cheese? Like what's the
Calcium-wise,
yeah, like kind of because obviously cheese
you know,
beneficial
yeah,
to like, health-wise.
milk contains the right amount of calcium to grow a baby cow really big. So it contains too much calcium for us. We don't need that amount of calcium. Calcium deficiency rarely happens. Calcium leaches out of your bones when you have high acid load, and that's usually from drinking dairy or eating meat. The countries with the highest dairy consumption have the highest rates of osteoporosis, so it's counterintuitive when you think about it. You're not going to die of any protein deficiencies, I promise you that. We don't want no money from you. I don't want a handout. We just want people to stop harming animals, bro. We were at a slaughterhouse today where they were just driving cows in, and there's shit all over them because they're petrified. We just come from a slaughterhouse today.
Yeah, did it come from
Yeah, we try to, but like, yeah, but the thing is, bro, like, it doesn't matter if I comfort those ones or not. They're going in there to have their throats slashed open. The only reason they're in there is because people want to eat their flesh, you know, they want a burger. And they're just shit all over them. They're only a couple of years old. They just don't know what's going to happen. Out the front of the slaughterhouse, they're pulling skins out. There's blood all over the floor. They can see parts of their friends on the floor in the slaughterhouse. It's...
Thanks anyway.
Cheers for
I'll do the
that.
challenge.
No worries, mate.
I'll try it out.
Take care, brother. Try it out, bro. And you're pretty quiet there. You'll try it out too.
Gotta make a change. It's time for us as a people to start making some changes. Let's change the way we eat, let's change the way we live, and let's change the way we treat each other. You see, the old way wasn't working, so it's on us to do what we gotta do to survive. And still I see no changes.